Helping your child accept the new baby. Parenting tips. Welcoming a new baby can be overwhelming for an older child, bringing emotions like jealousy, insecurity, or behavioral shifts. Seeds of Tomorrow provides expert-backed strategies to help parents guide their child through this transition with confidence, emotional security, and love. Subscribe now and start creating a loving, supportive environment for your growing family. Stage 1. The world before change. The child's safe space. Before the arrival of a newborn, the child lives in a predictable, secure world where they receive undivided attention. They know that their parents are always available, responding to their needs, listening to them, and structuring daily activities around them. This sense of exclusive attention provides psychological security. However, when a newborn enters the family, this dynamic shifts, and the child may struggle to process the transition. How does a child perceive this change? Reduced parental attention. The child notices that parents are now spending time caring for the baby. Feelings of jealousy and competition. They may feel like the newborn is replacing them. Anxiety and restlessness. The child might not know how to handle this shift and may experience emotional insecurity. Common behavioral reactions in this stage. Attention-seeking behaviors. The child may cry more often, act out, or regress to behaviors like thumb-sucking or asking for a bottle again. Aggression toward the baby. They might try to harm the newborn or express frustration toward parents. Withdrawal and silence. Some children respond by becoming more reserved and avoiding interaction. Extreme attachment to parents. The child may cling to their parents more than usual and refuse to be alone. Parental strategies to navigate this stage. Validate the child's feelings. Say something like, "I understand that having a new baby at home is a big change. It's completely normal to feel different about it." Dedicate special one-on-one time. Even a few minutes daily where the child gets exclusive attention can reinforce their sense of value. Empower them with a new role. Instead of feeling replaced, the child can be encouraged to become a little helper, assisting in simple tasks related to the newborn. Outcome of this stage. Recognizing and validating the child's emotions is the first step in reducing psychological tension. Parents shouldn't expect immediate adaptation, but rather support the transition patiently to make it easier for the child. Stage 2. Creating psychological security. Validating the child's emotions. When a newborn arrives, the older child might feel that their status in the family has changed. They may fear that their parents no longer love them the same way. These emotions are completely normal, but if not properly managed, they can lead to anxiety, aggression, or excessive clinginess. At this stage, the most important step is recognizing and validating the child's emotions to ease their psychological distress. Why is emotion validation important? When a child expresses their feelings, saying something like, "You don't want to play with me anymore because you only love the baby," parents often instinctively respond with, "No, sweetie, you're still important. Don't think like that." However, this response dismisses the child's feelings, making them believe that they shouldn't feel this way. Instead, parents should validate the child's emotions. "I understand that you feel things are different now. It's normal to feel a little sad or worried, but you are still very important to us." This type of response helps the child realize that their feelings are legitimate, reducing their need to act out for attention. How can parents strengthen emotional security? 1. Preserve special one-on-one time. Parents should dedicate at least a few minutes a day exclusively to their older child, without the newborn present. This time can include reading a story, playing a two-person game, or discussing emotions. The key is for the child to know that they still have their parents' full attention. 2. Create unique moments for the child. If the child always feels they must share attention with the baby, their jealousy might increase. Establish special moments, such as hugging them when the baby is asleep or listening attentively to their stories. Using phrases like, "This is our special time," helps reinforce their unique place in the family. 3. Use play to express emotions. Parents can use role-playing games to help children manage their feelings. Telling stories about characters who have experienced similar changes can make the emotions more relatable. Encouraging the child to draw their feelings can help them process emotions in a healthy way. Practical examples for this stage. Example 1. Validating emotions. Child, you're always busy with the baby. You don't love me anymore. Parent, I understand that you feel less attention from us, but you are still very important. Would you like to play a game together? Example 2. Creating special moments. Set up a special time for the child, such as a daily snack break only for them. Choose an activity exclusive to the older child, not shared with the baby. Example 3. Managing jealousy-based behaviors. If the child shows aggression toward the baby, parents shouldn't react harshly, but instead help them express their emotions healthily. Powerful closing statement for this stage. The arrival of a new baby doesn't mean there is less love. It means the family is growing and love is expanding. Key takeaways from this stage. The child feels valued and reassured. Jealousy and competition decrease. Their self-confidence remains intact, preventing extreme behavioral reactions. If this resonates with you, support the channel with a like. It keeps this content coming. Stage 3. Inviting participation, empowering the child in their new role. One of the best ways to reduce jealousy and competition in a child is to make them a part of the transition rather than letting them feel left out. The child should understand that they are still an important family member and can have an active role in caring for the baby. Why is it important to involve the child? They feel empowered and responsible. Instead of feeling like the newborn has taken their place, they feel included in the transition. Their psychological security is strengthened. Involvement in activities keeps them engaged and prevents feelings of exclusion. It fosters a bond between the child and newborn. When the child helps care for the baby, they start building a positive relationship rather than seeing the baby as a rival. Practical ways to include the child. 1. Give them the title of little helper. Tell them they have an important role. You're the older brother/sister, and you can really help us. Use a positive and encouraging tone to make them feel special. Assign small but meaningful responsibilities. Allow them to help with simple tasks, like bringing a diaper, picking out an outfit, or rocking the baby's cradle. Give them responsibilities that make them feel valuable, such as reading a story to the newborn. 3. Ask for their opinions about the baby. Say things like, "What do you think the baby should wear today?" Or, "What song would you like to sing for the baby?" This helps them feel like they still have an influence and that the baby is a companion, not a competitor. 4. Strengthen their bond through play. Encourage cooperative games like reading to the baby or helping during bath time. Using dolls or role-playing can also help foster interaction and engagement. Practical examples for this stage. Example 1. Giving the child a responsibility. Parent, you're the older sibling. What would you like to help with? Child, I can bring the baby's blanket. Outcome, the child feels more involved and less competitive. Example 2. Encouraging their decision-making. Parents can ask the child to choose the baby's outfit, giving them a sense of control. Small decision-making tasks make them feel important. Example 3. Using play for connection. Read stories where the child plays a hero who helps care for a newborn. Use imaginative games where the child teaches the baby something new. Powerful closing statement for this stage. Helping with the baby means you are an amazing older sibling who makes their world better. Key takeaways. From this stage, the child feels they have an important family role. Jealousy and competition decrease, leading to a stronger sibling bond. Parents can use encouragement to help the child adjust more smoothly. Stage 4. Overcoming challenges, managing behavioral reactions. When a child struggles with the transition of having a new sibling, they may express their feelings through behaviors such as stubbornness, jealousy, or aggression. Instead of viewing these behaviors as misbehavior, parents should understand them as emotional responses to change. This stage focuses on helping the child express their emotions in healthy ways and guiding their behavior toward positive interactions. How can parents navigate challenging behaviors? 1. Recognizing the child's emotional needs. If a child becomes aggressive or stubborn, parents should ask themselves, what is my child trying to express? Instead of punishing negative behaviors, use gentle guidance to help them talk about their emotions rather than act them out. 2. Encouraging emotional expression. Through stories, reading stories about characters facing similar changes can help the child see their emotions as normal. Parents can tell a personal story about their own childhood experiences of welcoming a sibling. 3. Helping the child express their feelings through play. Encourage them to draw their emotions, helping them verbalize frustration or confusion. Use role-playing games with dolls where the older sibling interacts with the newborn in a positive way. 4. Redirecting negative behaviors toward positive actions. If the child shows aggression, instead of saying, "Don't hit," guide them toward healthy alternatives like squeezing a stress ball or expressing their emotions verbally. If they display clinginess, remind them that they are strong and capable and create opportunities for independent play. If they start attention-seeking behaviors, instead of reprimanding them, praise their positive actions to reinforce good behavior. Practical examples for this stage. Example 1. Recognizing emotional needs. Child: I don't like the baby. Parent: It sounds like you feel upset about all the changes. Can we talk about what's bothering you? Outcome: the child understands that their emotions are valid and that they can talk about their feelings instead of acting out. Example 2. Using stories to normalize feelings. Parents can read a story about a child who was jealous but later learned how to love their sibling. Sharing real-life experiences can help the child feel less alone in their emotions. Example 3. Redirecting aggressive reactions. If the child tries to hit the baby, instead of saying "stop," swing them to verbalize their frustration. It seems like you're feeling upset. How can we help you feel better? Giving them a physical alternative like a pillow to punch or a calming activity helps them regulate emotions. Powerful closing statement for this stage. Your feelings matter, and we are here to help you through this change. No matter what, you are loved, valued, and an important part of our family. Key takeaways from this stage. The child learns how to express emotions in healthy ways. Negative behaviors are redirected toward constructive coping strategies. The child feels heard, understood, and reassured during the transition. Stage 5. Strengthening family bonds. Ending with a powerful message. After working through the previous stages, this final step ensures that the child feels secure and valued and understands that the newborn's arrival is not a threat to their place in the family, but rather an expansion of love and connection. Parents should reinforce that the child still holds a unique place in the family and that love does not divide. It grows. How can parents strengthen family bonds? 1. Continually reassure the child of parental love. The child needs to hear, "We still love you and will always be here for you," to feel reassured. Parents can recall special moments and memories that remind the child they hold an irreplaceable place in the family. 2. Establish dedicated family time, creating moments where the entire family, including both the older child and the newborn, spends quality time together, strengthens emotional connections. Activities like group games, family picnics, or collaborative artwork foster a sense of belonging. 3. Build a positive relationship. Between the child and newborn, parents should facilitate moments where the older child enjoys being around the baby, such as when the baby smiles at them or holds their hand. Encouraging the child to help care for the newborn, such as dressing them or talking to them, reinforces their emotional bond. 4. Make the child feel like the hero of the family. Parents can tell them, "You are the hero of the family, and the baby will always need your kindness and care." Giving the child a positive role boosts their confidence and makes them feel important and appreciated. Practical examples for this stage. Example 1. Strengthening their sense of value. Parent: when you talk to the baby, they love hearing your voice. You are very important to them. Outcome: the child realizes the baby needs and appreciates them, strengthening their connection. Example 2. Creating family moments. Parents can schedule special family time that everyone enjoys together. Activities like reading a shared story or playing a family game strengthen the emotional bond between siblings. Example 3. Making the child feel like a hero. Parents can ask the child to teach the baby something fun, like how to smile or listen to a story. This gives the child a sense of purpose, love, and importance within the family. Powerful closing statement for this stage. This family will always be a safe place for you, and our love will never become smaller. It only grows bigger. Key takeaways from this stage. The child feels secure and valued. The bond between the child and newborn grows stronger. Jealousy and competition transform into cooperation and love. Seeds of Tomorrow, a dedicated space for parents who value mindful parenting and healthy child development. Our channel provides educational content to help you build strong emotional bonds, foster cognitive growth, and create a nurturing environment for your children. If you found this content helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to Seeds of Tomorrow for more parenting insights. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Thank you for being part of our community. See you in the next video.